think has possibly kept Liverpool in the title race. I really do believe that. Because I've been thinking, this is something I think we've spoken about. At this moment, Liverpool and Man City look so dominant in every game that they're going to play. You just expect them to win. And we've been speaking about how can you lose a game when something freakish happens, 10 men. Your goalkeeper gets sent off and it's a penalty, something that in some ways the team or a manager can't cater for. And I looked at that, and at first I thought, can you still go off? Even though he scored, you look at, it was still the right decision by the referee. But I think that is the only thing that can stop City, if you like. A keeper comes flying out. You saw Ederson against Tottenham coming out of the Tottenham players' feet in the league game. Brilliant goalkeeping. But if you get that wrong, you go down to 10 men, it's a penalty. And the best thing that, as I said, that happened to Liverpool, if they'd have gone down to 10 men, it's a penalty, OK, you might 70-80% chance to score, but can you really go on and win the game? Liverpool had to win the game. A draw wasn't enough. I think that was the best thing that happened to Liverpool, the goal going in. Just a reminder that Jeff's Shreves' suggestion from downstairs at half-time was that Newcastle was saying it was definitely a red card. It should have been a red card, but it wasn't because they scored. Therefore, they didn't deny a goal. That's why it was not a red card. It should have been a yellow. For whatever reason, Trent Alexander-Arnold escaped a yellow card as well. Do you buy that theory?
What theory? Oh, Jamie's. Sorry, I thought you were talking about the decision. No, I think he's right. I think
big moment in the season.
No, Liverpool down to 10 men tonight. They found the game difficult with 11 men. I think down to 10 men, it would have been near on him. Not impossible for them, because to be fair, they've coped with so much, but it would have made it really, really tough. And I agree with that point. Newcastle, to me tonight, Liverpool were done. I thought with 15, 20 minutes to go, I thought it just had all the hallmarks of one of those really bad nights where you just get caught out, almost like one step too far. They've done so well, but it's just one step too far. So to get through it, but with 10 men, it would have been more difficult.
Mo Salah was actually watching the end of the game himself in the dressing room, and he will be assessed. That's the latest news we've heard from Jurgen Klopp. I suppose Liverpool fans... well, I suppose Liverpool fans were thinking straight away that he's not going to finish the season.
Yeah. But well, it's going to be assessed anyway.
It's unlikely for him to play Tuesday.
We don't know at this stage. It's speculation, isn't it?
Because he looked to be in trouble.
I'm speculating it's unlikely that he'll play Tuesday.
You're hoping, or
you're everything else.
I don't care. I don't care whether he plays Tuesday. It looked like a serious head injury, the one that put him out. It didn't move for about a minute and a half. It was 5 minutes down. Obviously the main thing is that the lad's well, but you would think it would be a risk to play him on Tuesday night.
He looked upset when he went off. He had his hands up over his face, so he wasn't out for too long.
Let's speculate some more. What if he misses out on Tuesday? What does it do for Liverpool's chances? We don't know about Roberto Firmino as well. To be honest, with Liverpool going into the Barcelona phase leg, you say right then they've got more chance of winning the Champions League than the league, so that become probably massively important. On the back of losing 3-0 and winning here tonight, 2 games now in a week, you look at it and you think, what if Liverpool maybe got more chance of winning? You probably see the Premier League now. As I said, the second leg 3-0 down is going to be really difficult. So, Salah, it's a medical decision, down to Salah himself. I mean, I think he will be ready for the end of the week. I think you've got to give it a week if you had a head injury or concussed, whatever that may be. But I think that is the most certainly the most important game for Liverpool now. When Liverpool find it hard to go through them, your only option then is to actually put in the box, hope for a second ball. Was actually could they swap them and put Origi through the middle? Obviously, Mane hadn't gone off. I'm lost here. I know it was Sturridge and Thingy up front. I'm lost. But what I'm saying, but that was the one time he found himself. He's the one who got left. No, but what I'm saying is he's the one who found himself centrally being on the left. That was the only time he found himself in the middle where he wanted someone of that size, that power. And you see what he does to Lascelles there. Lascelles 2 or 3 times.
Liverpool weren't going to score any other way.
Cheers, Graeme.
I mean, sorry.
It's all right.
Jamie
Redknapp's done a few years ago.
Mane never took part in the game tonight. Salah goes off, gets his goal in the first half, but Mane didn't take part in the game tonight. And I think arguably their best player all year has been physical, been aggressive, worried defenders, harried defenders, a real threat. Tonight, he didn't take part, and I think that's just down to fatigue.
I thought they should have brought Heskey Owen on. That's what I would have done, to be fair.
Did you finish? Was it a valuable...
He had a really good line. He had a really good line there.
You've been talking 3 minutes. I thought you were finished.
Graeme, what about the value for Jurgen Klopp tonight? We've seen it before from Divock Origi. We saw it from Shaqiri earlier parts of the season. The players who are not the automatic starters playing a big contribution, getting Liverpool over the line.
Well, you look at Origi against Everton, he gets that goal, a vital goal, although it was a mistake by the goalkeeper. He comes on tonight. I've yet to see him, I don't want to be cruel on him, but I've yet to see him have a good game. OK, you can point to 6 points he's got his team, vital points in those 2 games alone, but I'm wanting more from him. And when you go out, you touched on it, when you go outside their main front 3, they don't have a lot behind that. So they've got away with it. They've got away with it tonight, and that's as much as you can say. Didn't perform against a good Newcastle team, well-organised Newcastle team, who will feel hard done to when they see that 3rd goal.
That's as probably good as it could have gone for Barcelona. Watching that game, resting I think 11 players tonight at Barcelona, obviously 3-0 up already, losing Salah.
You still across the La Liga, are you?
Yeah. I mean, I'm across it this week, just making sure that we see the job off.
You're trying to forget that league.
Oh, that was it.
I finished. I've said my bit.
It was spiky out there, and it's a little spiky in here as well. I wouldn't want anything else on a Saturday night.